Good evening, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mary Ella, and I'd like to welcome you. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would. Hit that notification, hit the bell that says all, so you can be notified every time I upload a video. And share. If you like the video, share it, so that way I can get my channel started. I want to thank you all for being here. Let me tell you a little bit about my channel. It's a little of this and that. It'll be about gardening. It'll be about everyday life. Some cooking. I want to learn how to ferment. I want to learn how to garden better. It'll be about my dog and me and our everyday life. Right now, I would like to show you a picture of my garden. I learned a lot of lessons this year. See my sunflowers? Aren't they beautiful? And then I have some black-eyed Susans down there at the bottom. And I have some cosmos and some zinnias and some 4 o'clocks, which are starting to open up. And then let me show you the rest of my garden. These are my tomato plants. I learned a big lesson this year, that when you plant tomato plants, you definitely need to stake them. But I moved here from Columbus down to this little town in Jackson County. And this is the first time I've ever planted tomatoes or any kind of garden. And let me tell you, I learned really fast that when you plant tomatoes, you need to stake them. This is only 4 tomato plants. And I've been harvesting tomatoes every day since they started ripening. Seemed like it took them forever to ripen. And then they finally started ripening. And now I harvest tomatoes every day. And here's my other sunflowers. I just love sunflowers. It is one of my favorites. This is the first time I ever planted multiple head sunflowers. I kind of like them. I think it's neat. You get more sunflower for your bang. The last sunflowers I planted was the mammoth. And they were huge. They were over 15 feet tall. And the heads on them were like a good foot across. I mean, they were a foot in diameter, and they were huge. So I hope you all like this. Sorry about that. I had an itch on my nose. And sitting out here, when I sit in my house, I look out the window and I see my flowers, and I have a hummingbird feeder, and the hummingbirds come all day and they eat at the feeder. They play on my flowers. They like to hide in my sunflowers. It is just so funny. And it's amazing, because when I lived in Columbus, it was nothing like this. I couldn't find anything that I was happy about living in Columbus. Granted, one thing that I do miss about Columbus is the store was right there. You didn't have to get in your car and drive forever to the store. Down here, The only major store that we have at Krieger's is a grocery store, a Piggly Wiggly's, and Walmart. But Walmart is the only actual store you have that you can go and shop at. If you want to go shopping, you either have to go to Chillicothe or Columbus or somewhere else because they don't have no stores down here. I'm sorry, I was watching the hummingbirds. They're playing. But yeah, so just wanted to get on here and welcome you all to my channel. This is my first video, so I hope you give me a thumbs up. And let me show you some things. When I'm sitting in the house and I'm looking out, I want you to see what I see. I see all those trees across the road. It's very quiet, very beautiful here. And then over here on this side, when I come outside, I'm surrounded by trees. I just love it out here. It is so nice. And then let me take you and introduce you to Buddy. There is Buddy. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean for the sun to hit you in the face. Let's see if we can see Buddy. I'm really sorry about that. See, Buddy? There is Buddy. Say hi, Buddy. Say hi, Buddy. Are you digging holes? You better not be digging holes. No. You stop digging. Hi. Hi, Buddy. Hi, Buddy. All right, I'll let you in a minute. You stop digging. So that is Buddy. He is my very best friend. Buddy is my best friend. Looks like the cats have broke off one of my sunflowers. Huh. So y'all, I'm back in the house. The reason I decided to start a YouTube channel is because I need to supplement my income. You know, inflation and everything. It's hard to make it on Social Security. And the government don't want to help you. So I have to do what I have to do to help myself. It's only me and Buddy. So to get monetized, I need at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time to get monetized. It doesn't cost you anything to hit the subscribe button, to watch the video, or just turn the video on and let it play. I would appreciate it if you would do that to give me the help. To help supplement my income. I've prayed about this and prayed about this because I've thought about doing this for a while. And I prayed about it and prayed about it, and I finally decided just to go ahead and do it. This is one of the things that I think that God would want me to do. And then that's another thing that we'll talk about on this channel. You know, I do believe in God. I have a lot of questions. I don't know everything. I know I have faith, and I know that God will help provide. And there will be times that you will hear Buddy in the background. He'll be barking and carrying on because that's what Buddy does. Buddy thinks that he owns the house and he rules the roost. The hummingbird's outside the window. I don't know if you could see him. Oh, he flew away. He don't go far. He's hiding in one of these sunflowers. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Got a tickle in my throat. I was outside. But that's what I want to do. I want to learn how to do things on this channel. I hope that my channel will be entertaining enough to keep you entertained and keep coming back. I can tell you a little bit about myself. I moved to Jackson County 3 years ago, July, from Columbus. It's been me and Buddy for the last year. Before that, it was just me. And then Buddy's 16 months old. So for the last 16 months, it's been me and Buddy. I finally got a car. It's nothing spectacular, but it gets me from point A to point B. I no longer have to call somebody and say, can you take me here? Can you take me there? Because I just felt like I was being a burden to everybody. So I finally got a car. And like I said, it's nothing spectacular. It's a 2000 Pontiac Sunfire. Right now, it needs some work done. And I've asked people, to give me an estimate on how much it's going to cost. One guy came and looked at it and told me, he would charge me $60 to fix it plus the parts. I said, okay. Then I never heard from him again. The other guy I talked to said, yeah, I can do it. I can come and give you an estimate. But my kids have got fair this week, so I won't be able to do it until after fair. Well, that was 3 weeks ago. So I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what's wrong with this world today. I know it used to be that when people tell you they're going to do something, you could take them at their word. Now it's like you pretty much have to have a contract with them to get them to do what they say they're going to do. I just can't believe people these days. And it seems like ever since 2019, it's like something happened to people in 2019, 2020. It seemed something happened to him. Something happened to him mentally. I don't know what it is, but people have changed. One of the reasons I left Columbus was because Columbus was getting too violent. The area I lived in, I was scared to live there. I was afraid to live there for all the gunshots. I mean, you could hear gunfire day and night every day, and the police never came. You could call the police and report the gunshots, and they never come. It's like they didn't care. You weren't reporting that someone got shot. You were reporting that you heard gunshots. They ain't care until someone got shot and killed. They just don't care anymore. But once again, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy lives and watching my channel. And like I said, I think I think this is going to be a good channel. I got to get more comfortable of talking to the camera and stuff, but I really do think that it's going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be something I like. And like I said, and we will be taking road trips on this because I want to take you guys and show you places. Places that most of you probably have not seen. And tell you some stories and some things that I remember from being a kid and stuff. And just to give you a heads up, um, both of my parents have passed, and my two sisters have passed. I have a brother that I really don't know that lives in, last I knew, he lived in Virginia, but he doesn't talk to me. I have a niece that lives in Texas with her and her husband and two kids. And I have a nephew with his wife and their two kids. They live in Alaska, and I never see them. But I have lots of cousins. I have lots of cousins. I have lots of cousins that live down around here where I live. I don't see much of them, but I do know that they live around here. Hold on and I'll show you. See well, he left again. It's like he knows when I want to show him on camera. I'm hoping that when I get my check, I can get a tripod to hold my phone on so I'm not zooming in and out so much on my face when I go to show you something. Because I know that has to be annoying. I want y'all to know that I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watch a lot of different channels. I watch a little bit of every kind of. I watch cooking. I watch homesteading. I watch off grid living. I watch a little bit of everything.